everybody? One of Wiisdom here, Sunday night, June 11th. We just took a look, almost 11 p.m. here. We just took a look at Blastertron earlier in the day. We unboxed Typool. I found both of those characters at GameStop yesterday, Saturday the 10th, which is important to note because that's been the number one question I've had for over a month. Do you have Blastertron and Typool? I could never find them at Target, who had retailer, first rights, if you will, sort of timed exclusive. If you're in the same boat, GameStop's where I found them. Toys R Us has them online. That means it should be coming to their stores. Some of you mentioned you found them at Walmart, so hopefully those of you that were in the same position as me will finally be able to find these characters. Now, something that's changed here. I told you after we unboxed Typool, I'd introduce another character, and that is Daisy from the Super Mario series. So I just pulled out, I guess, everything I have from the series. I thought I had picked up more of them. I guess I was on my big time money crunch savings sort of a thing. I might like to go in and pick up like a Peach and possibly Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong, because they're pretty good poses. I have them, all three of those, and the original like Smash amiibos, but I typically kind of like these better. I think they're a little bit more colorful. But needless to say, I'd passed on Daisy, and apparently I guess I should have scoured the collection more. The Animal Crossing amiibo went from $12.99 retail price. They've been slashed to $3.97 pretty much everywhere. I think I even got some of them way cheaper than that when they were still relatively new. I guess the Super Mario series must not be moving like they anticipated, something along those lines. They're on clearance at GameStop, $8.97. I don't really see them getting any lower than that for the Super Mario series. If there was another spin-off, yeah, maybe so. Like Splatoon, for example, that's what I was actually scanning the amiibo section for. I told you if I could find a Splatoon amiibo for like under $5, I would get it, so specifically so we could unlock the racing suit in Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. No dice on that, but I thought, I kind of need Daisy to balance things out. I should pick her up. So I did. And this is what she looks like. $8.97. I don't feel like that's a bad price. And I know a lot of you are like, oh, I thought you hated Daisy. I hate Baby Daisy, and I hate all the baby characters. I am not a fan. I never have been. I never will be. But I don't really have anything against Daisy. If you go back to Mario Kart Wii, which again, if you didn't know, that's the reason I got on YouTube in the first place. My nephew and I would play online all the time. We'd have these amazing epic finishes, these crazy comebacks, and it was always, I wish we would have recorded that. And so that's why I started my channel. But at that time, everyone that was hacking Mario Kart and like trying to set records or anything like that, they would use Daisy on the sport bike. So she's got a fondness from that. But truth be told, like I said, I don't really have anything against her. It's just Baby Daisy makes me cringe. So here she is, though. Nothing fancy, but very colorful, very playful. It is yellow, to their credit, but if you are a hardcore amiibo collector, which most amiibo people tend to be, a lot of you don't even take them out of the box. Let's go ahead to 40. Oh, dadgum. The most important part. But like I said, I'm going to unbox her, so I don't care. But typically the GameStop stickers come off pretty easy. It's a shame they put them there, though, and not on the plastic or not on the back side. But there it is. You can see her artwork here, minus a few pixels that were just ripped off. The colorful Super Mario series, that means they'll have the red base. And again, a lot of people still don't understand amiibo. Number one, they're covered up at the bottom with a foil tab that keeps the NFC from being read. But let's say that you had Rosalina from Target, which pretty much no one did, and you leveled her up in Smash, and you got her just tailored exactly like you want her, and then you wanted to play as her in Mario Party 10 or Super Mario Tennis. This is like a one-time use deal. You've either got to reset it or not use it in that game. That's the premise behind the multiple sets, if you will. So like I said, I could never acquire the original Rosalina that had the Luma with it, so we were able to pick that one up. It's all good. And of course, the great amiibo embargo ended when Nintendo folded at my demands for the Waluigi amiibo. That's not really what happened, but it's what I like to pretend. Some of these sites around E3 are trashing the Waluigi purists, the people that want a Waluigi game. Shame on you. Don't ever rain on anyone's parade. Anything is possible. So here is Daisy, though. There's not much to say. I don't think we're going to even have much of a impact past opening this up, but it's classic Daisy, you know. So if she's your preferred princess, pick it up. You can save a few bucks right now. On the Wii U gamepad, this is the NFC touchpad. If you've got a new 3DS, you can use the screen. If you got an old school one like me, you can get the little puck, 10 to 20 bucks now. On the Switch, it's really nice. You can just touch down on the Joy-Con, so works pretty well. But right there you can see her in action. That's of course a Mario Party 10 minigame by the looks of it. Use this amiibo figure in Mario Party Star Rush. Daisy will appear with an item to help take on powerful foes. She's probably compatible with quite a few more other titles than just Star Rush, but we will leave it at that for now. Haven't picked up an amiibo in a while, and the ones we did, I guess our last ones were the Breath of the Wild series that we picked up and unboxed. I'm one of those crazy people. The purists are gonna cringe. I really do wish Nintendo would just leave this foil thing out though. Then the people that buy these to hang on their wall, to put on a shelf, sealed, mint condition in the packaging, could at least use them. And then of course a lot of those people that have the funds available, not only do they do that strictly for display, then they come in and they buy one to open, and then that decreases the store stock by one additional figure. And of course, if there's a shortage or a run, it would just be better if that wasn't there. Just do it like a Skylander. If I didn't want to open Blastertron, he would work just fine. It's this little thing here that creates all the problem. It is pretty easy to pull this out and reseal that if you're so inclined, but there's really not much to deal with here, just the hair. So back, the 45 snaps, she slides out. I love the uniform base here with the amiibo packaging. Makes it very easy to get them out. But let's take a look at her. Again, like I said, there's not much to say, but it's cool. It looks like Daisy. It's very lightweight. The dress is a little dull when it's out of the packaging, I guess. Oh wow, I guess that backdrop there sort of added a splash of color, but that's what that looks like, Sans figure. And here she is. It's a yellow dress. It's got orange trim. She's a brunette. She's sort of got like the emerald green or Koopa shell colored pendant and earrings, and then right up on the top, if you can see, it's sort of like a Yoshi egg white with the green on her deal. I've not done a lot of research on Daisy, I'm not gonna lie. It's also present on the back, and then on the sides, interestingly enough, it's like a ruby tone jewel, so that's a cool touch. But that's that. This is the bottom side. You can see the Nintendo logo, some technical jargon that no one cares about. And there she is. That's about all I can tell you. I mean, I honestly feel that $8.97 is going to be about where these bottom out at. I don't think we'll see them drop down. $5 would be fantastic, but I don't know that it'll happen, and if it does, it's going to be very limited stock. I feel that'll be left. But if you're like me, if you've got the games, it makes sense to pick these up. But similarly, if you're just a collector or you grew up with Super Mario, this is something cool to have on a display shelf in your game room, your studio, your office, anything along those lines. And I gotta say, she does the job. She looks like Daisy. She's beaming a happy smile, sort of a cold glance over that direction. But she joins our Super Mario series collection here, so welcome, Daisy. You're about to go in a plastic container and be stored as that currently stands, but hey, it could be worse, I suppose. You could still be collecting dust at GameStop. I think I might actually check around and see if maybe I can pick up some of the other Super Mario series if their prices have dropped. You can never have too many Waluigi amiibos, that's just a simple fact. The one sad thing, you can see it really well on Wario, oddly enough. There's that decorative pattern. It's just like Super Mario Bros. 3 checkerboard style with different tones of silver. You get none of that with Daisy here because her dress overflows. To the credit, though, I mean, that's basically what we have with Rosalina. I wish I had Peach here for comparison, but again, I guess I never picked her up. But nonetheless, Daisy, she looks pretty good. I feel good at $8.97. I don't think that's too bad of a deal. So I will leave her there, and I will showcase now the other amiibo that I bought that day, which was yesterday. I guess we're getting close to 2 days away. Can you guess what it is? Flip it around. It is Poochy. Now, I've got the entire collection of Yarn Yoshi. Well, not really, because no one really has Mega Yarn Yoshi. But the standard size Yarn Yoshis are freaking fantastic. They're super cute and adorable, just like you would expect from Yoshi coupled with Yarn. And this is Poochy. He, of course, is kind of a staple for the 3DS version of the game. And I just wanted to go ahead. I was afraid this is one of those ones that I think will sell out and just not come back. There's just not going to be like a huge demand for it. It's a bit pricey, but I think it's a good investment. As such, I am not planning to open this one. I'm just going to pull what my grandma did when I was a kid, and we're going to leave it in the packaging and see what happens. So that is that, though. But again, let's read about it real quick. Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World. Bring your Yarn Poochy amiibo to Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World. Call for Poochy whenever you want, and you can save a Poochy design. Ooh, interesting. So, remove before use. Oh, man. They screwed us on this one even, dadgum. Anyway, this is just kind of quirky, but I thought it would be a cool thing to have in the collection, in the vault, if you will. So I will leave it at that. They only had 2 of them, and again, this is just sort of me future speculation type of a thing, but that was the other surprise there. I have one more thing, though. It's technically 2 things, but hey, we're gonna take a look at those in the next video. So that's it. Thanks so much for watching Wiisdom.com. I've unboxed a crud ton of amiibo. This video is in that playlist. I'll have it linked. You can check them all out if you've missed them. If you were on the fence about some of the amiibo and you're like, man, I wish I could see the details, know if I want to pick it up, I probably covered it for you, so take advantage of that. Wiisdom.com is the website. You can follow me on Twitter. I will always tweet before I go live, whether I am streaming on Mixer, YouTube, or Twitch. Make sure to follow along there if you're so inclined. Subscribe, hit the notification button, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts on the Super Mario series. Are you done with amiibo? Are you done with Toys to Life? Are you still picking them up? Do you use them in game? Or is this just a deal where you're just like, man, I really want to have that to display? Is it like a collection type of a thing for you? Or is it just multifaceted? You think they're cool, you want to display them, and you want to use them in the game. Let me know how you fall on that. But like I said, that's about all she wrote. I mean, it's Daisy. She looks like Daisy, and she was on sale. So I'm sorry, but that's all I can really offer up here in terms of my usual style of video. But nonetheless, thanks so much for watching. I will catch you back here at the pool table for more Nintendo Amiibo action. Adios.